Hello, douche. Can he know you? Yeah, that's right.
Friday night, what you gonna do? Say it, yo, yo. Grab a phone, grab a beer. It's time for Kenny's show. Help me, Kenny, young boy, cigarette. You might be Kenny, he might suck some dick. It's time for the TV show. He don't say much, but you never know what you might see, what you might hear. There's only one cigar to remind him he's a queen.
Paul, look down and come over with overhand right.
Wow.
Right on Tyson's nose. Good shot.
Good overhand, right? Yeah, that's right. Yes, indeed. Good overhand, right? You knocked me right out.
Kamala wouldn't have this conversation. She can't because she's not
No.
smart. You know, she's not a smart person, by the way. She can't have this conversation. And Biden, we don't even have to talk about it. I mean, he couldn't have this conversation.
He's an Asian guy. Huh.
Hey, Jews.
Thank you. Ryan A. Thanks for the $2. You take home chip and salsa in your too small coat. You know what, Ryan? Ryan.
Pockets with just sauce. That's a funny thought,
Right.
at least.
Hey, Ryan. It's what? It's funny?
It's a funny thought, at least.
Yeah.
Just in sauce.
Yeah. But Ryan, you got to choose me or Vince. If you want to just be Vince's boy, then be Vince. But you can't have it both ways. Because you want my love, but then you want to fucking trash me on Vince's show. So I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't give a fuck what fucking Vince says. I don't need anybody's money. I'm doing fine. I'll block your fucking ass, Ryan. I don't need your $2 fucking super chat to chip me. You hear me? I'll fucking get rid of you right the fuck now. And you'll never be fucking writing shit to me. That goes for you too, fucking Penis Wrinkle. You're fucking talking shit about me on Twitter, Penis Wrinkle, when you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm sick of these fucking losers. Anonymous fucking pricks. Hey, I'm no coward, Quad. I fucking come on here. John fucking Melendez. That's my name. I don't hide behind a fucking fake name like the Quad Father or something like that.
Yeah, my name's very hard to look up. Apparently, everyone else has found it no problem. And it's
You know
out
what,
there everywhere.
I don't even know your last name, which is so funny. I have no idea what it is.
Bye, Eagles, bye. Haters gonna hate. Winning this game, you ain't. No, you, Philadelphia Eagles. No, you. Bye, Eagles, bye. Yeah, that's right.
All right. What is your favorite hardcore band working today besides yours?
What's that?
What's your favorite new hardcore band?
Like I said, I love Winter Wolf. I love End It. Winter Wolf. Yeah.
That's just the next video. So, all right, I'm just posting it out to X. All right, I already put the note. All right. So, Yankees been killing it lately, or New York Yankees has said new. Come wait. No, you National League. Yeah, Sean. That's right. See, man, they've been putting a hurt on people. They put the hurt on the Brewers. They're about to sweep the freaking Pirates. They came into town. Said, no, you Pirates, you think you winning? No, you ain't winning nothing, motherfuckers. No, you. We're going to kick that ass. We're going to take those names. We're going to clear out of town. And you ain't going to win nothing but duck stuffing, Sean. Yeah, that's right. We're the Yankees. Learn the name, bitch, because we're going to be killing you every game, bitch. Yeah, that's right. No, you. Fuck you. Yeah, you know, those cheating, sign-stealing scumbags, they might have won a couple games. They're called the Diamondbacks. Yeah. But, you know, they're like, I'm talking about sports and other things. Right, Yankees kicking ass, taking fucking names. As you can see, Yankees sweatshirt on. Right, and I know we're going to get interview subjects past Mr. Chamberlain for that channel and possibly this channel. Go to Fest. They're all at like draft parties for the Giants, and there's a Giants Fest in the summer. There are Yankees Fest. Yeah, I mean, I love to be sitting here with Bucky freaking Dent. Bucky fucking Dent on any channel. Mine, theirs. Thank you. Can't always have the plaid one on. Yeah. As long as it's still 40-something, it's still kind of the winter. Cold, cool. It's just colder than it was earlier in the day. Yeah, that's right. Man. Yeah, I've met all these people at these things. Well, I'm sure these people have probably things on their schedule, like card shows and all that stuff. I could schedule around card shows. Yeah. I could pay them in promotion. Everybody's always got stuff to promote. Always. Anyway, I'm doing a card show next week. All right, they're appearing here because of a card show that they make money at next week in Cleveland. Check out. I don't really need to be in your server. We're in Spurgtopia. I told you I don't like your show, so I don't want to converse with all of you at once. If you're in Spurg, I'll see you in Spurg. Right. That's all, man. I don't need to be in your server to interact with you in Discord. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. And hopefully he picks a date soon. I'll be interviewing Hipstar, and I'm in his server. Yeah, I know. And remember things forever. I'm moving on, and I don't need to be on your show. In YouTube land, I focus on me. I don't go on a lot of shows. Yeah. I don't go on a lot of spaces either. Sometimes people are having really intelligent talk, or it's just a chiller in the land of X bullshitting. I'll hang out. No. You see, you have no control over here. I don't do what you want to do because my show, I do what I want to do. Yeah. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care if you leave either. One other person's watching it. Yeah. Yep. All right, that is X'd out, so it's posted out. I might share it to a couple servers, but yeah, but you know, your opinion doesn't matter, so I don't care if you like my hat. I don't care if you like my show. You act like your actual opinion matters. Hilarious! Yeah, you're just a troll to me, man. I don't care what you think about anything. It doesn't affect me that you don't like stuff. Who cares? You've always said everything I do sucks. Don't you know you suck too? Yeah, you should know that everything you do sucks. If you don't know you suck, then you're probably not paying that much attention. And really, everybody sucks. I just try and do better the last time I did. That's all we can ever do. It's a great post that somebody, hey Jim, it's a great post that somebody named Carly's canceled. She said, we all suck. Just try and do better. Something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I suck. I told her that. She agreed 100%, but I try and do better than the last time I did what I'm doing, no matter what platform it is. You can only do better than last time. That's all you can do, because nobody's perfect and everybody sucks at whatever they're doing. Thank you. See? This opinion counts, plus he was in the last thing I did, which was X. But really, it's predictable what you're going to say, Triple G. Throw a backflip! Vegas would have had that bet. You fucking suck. Your hat sucks. Everything fucking sucks. Such a fucking broken fucking record. I could have put a bet in Vegas, everything you're going to say, because you're predictable as hell. It's kind of like everything you post isn't your own individual thought. It's like an old thought of yours, and you're just phoning it in. It's kind of like the way a lot of people yell at each other on X in the drama community. It's like, I could have came up there, faked their voice if I got it down, and said everything they said. It's a goddamn broken record. You can predict it. It's kind of, I don't know, like beating a dead horse. I know what you're going to say. You're going to bring up the IQ test again. You're going to say, do backup flip. You're going to say, a hat I'm wearing or my show completely sucks. Oh, man, was I good at calling that? Because that's all you ever do say. If you said other stuff like positive shit, then you wouldn't be so fucking predictable. Yeah, you're predictable. Another side of pathetic. Yeah. My lighting is too bright. Nothing much I can do about that. Wow. But if you have, yeah, but then the screen isn't that lit. And the screen can go off. So, Jim, I have it for a reason, because I don't want the screen to go off. I have to have that. I can turn the other lights off in the background. That's all I can do. Yeah. So if that's better, I got rid of all the other lights except for the upstairs. This, I have to have lights on to keep the screen from going off. They're right here. This isn't about them. Those that will like, well, since you're here, Triple G, I'm putting the thing out to servers. If you're not in the server, I've randomly selected in 10 minutes. I'm selecting 2, and that's who gets the link. If individuals like Jim would like the link, I can send it to you individually. I get X right up in the spot. Right. Well, that's my link policy for tonight. You don't like it? You don't have to join. I don't care if you do. Right. I don't care. I'm giving a link to 2 selected ones. None of the ones you're in. You're in. I'm not selecting them by random. I'm selecting 2 others. It's my decision. Right. I don't know how close you are to focus. His might get selected tonight. Who the hell knows? Right. That's the way tonight rolls. Right. I'm now a big fan of pickleball. Oh, it's great, man. I even caught what they call a dream breakers. That's when it's close. It's pretty much tied in sets. And we need a tiebreaker. Each individual person on the mixed doubles plays each other, starting with mixed doubles battle of the sexes, and then not for a complete to 21, but a little bit, a few points. Then each man from the separate 2 teams against each other and each woman in singles till everybody plays 21 until we have a definitive winner of that set. That's who wins the set in total. Never seen that before. I've seen some pickleball, never seen the Dream Breakers. I'm like, I like it. I wasn't even rooting for Jersey at the time. I was rooting for DC because Beardo let me in. A guy with a cool looking beard, and he looked way cooler than clean shaven. True. Beardo had a hottie. They had a hottie on the other one she had. Can't see her sexy eyes, shades on, and the hair done up so much that it didn't look hot. That's fine. Her preference, what she's comfortable with. I don't watch them because some of them are hot. I watch them because they kick ass playing pickleball. Just Beardo had a hottie, and that was a good icing on the cake. I liked him because he had a cool beard. Even if he had somebody that didn't want to show how hot she was, I still would have gone with Beardo. So he had the cool beard. And I kind of had a beard in some parts, right? I would have gone with him either way. But, then they switch. They go with different players on the team for the next thing. And they had a hottie. They had a hot blonde. The other one was brunette. And they were Jersey. I didn't exactly like their team colors. I liked the other ones. They were white and red. The other one was black with different colors, I think green and stuff, and letters on the outfits. I went to a little bit better. But, that's an outfit. It doesn't really matter. They both were awesome teams, DC and Jersey. They're playing Florida because it's not weather enough. OGLM. It's not weather enough to play pickleball here, especially now. So they were having the end of the season there in Florida. I think Tampa Bay-ish. No, Miami. Of course, Miami. And South Beach. Of course. Of course. Of course. That's the way that is. But I'm excited. And that was the last games of the regular season. So now pretty soon the playoffs are going to roll out, and I'll be right into that. I watch that here and there, kind of like in passing. If I notice it's on, I'll be, oh shit, I got to watch. The same thing with, I like a little bit of another sport that I watch in passing, tennis. There's golf. I watch all these in passing. And there's Major League fishing. I watch that too. Especially with the playoffs. Major League fishing is great. I'm like, they compete at fishing? This is awesome. They should do that at competitive level. Just do it really fast. I watch the World Series of Poker every year. Something they consider a sport once a year. Good. Rest of the time is poker after dark with lots of drunk people spending all their money. Or rich people, celebrities. It's not a sport. It's just a great midnight type of game. Hold on, you're going to Vegas. Now it's a sport. Somehow now it's a sport. ESPN classifies it as one. I guess it is. According to them and us being sports fans, we'll consider it just for this final competition thing called the World Series. All other competitions, no, it's not a World Series. It's just drunkenness, gambling, smoking. That's what it is then. Some things that are illegal in some states, like gambling, depending on where they're playing this poker game, could be illegal. So let's not even say where it is. It could be LA, it could be New York, who the hell knows? If it's after dark. So we can't consider that a sport. We don't even know if it's legal to gamble there. Right? So they take it, and they take it to a place where it is legal, and now it's a sport for just this one competition, which is nice. The drunken, cigarette smoking gamblers can be like, hey, we're on Sports Network once a year. That's pretty cool. I farted, excuse me. It happened. All right. So, yeah. So that's the one cool thing about the World Series of Poker. I enjoy that when I'm able to notice that's on. I'm not like the guys in that movie Rounders where religiously watch it That's what I do is hustle people for money in poker. That's those kind of guys that want to get to the World Series. So that'd be all the other games, legal games or not. You guys are practicing to get this series. Yes, thank you for that. Yeah, before I began this 20 minutes ago, I did say that I would go fest, sports fan festivals, before I get the rest of the interviews. Mr. Jabba Chamberlain is a good thing to say. Well, who have you interviewed? Jabba Chamberlain. Oh, I know who he is. Right. World Series winner on the same team you're on, you know, right? Or if it's a Mets at the fan event, you know, there are Mets that intermingle, you know, yeah. It could be a Met that became a Yankee. You know, he played on the other team you're on where you won more than one championship. And still a New York team, and you played on 2 New York teams, right? I could be talking to who the hell knows, Doc Gooden or Keith Hernandez. But I don't know. He's at level 2. He's on Seinfeld. He's in broadcasting. That's a level hard to get to. You build enough interviews up, pretty soon it could be like, today's show, MVP 1979. Right. Played on the Mets. Oh, fuck, I forget the other team he played on. Could be the Expos. Who the hell knows? I'll find out. Was on Seinfeld. They did an episode called The Boyfriend. It's on the finale, you know. He's in broadcasting. Keith Hernandez. That's right. He's here. That would be nice to announce on that show. That'd be awesome. Probably during the playoffs. Then I could delve way more into his career. He has playoff experience. He's on the A6 team. They went to the playoffs and went all the way to thing. Yeah. And showed, sorry, Red Sox, you breaking the course. Not happening this year. Sorry, not sorry. That's just the way it is, New York. Mr. Chamberlain, those that missed that interview, he will be on this network this November to talk about, among other things, drunken stories about when they cut the champagne celebration tape. What happens after that? He'll be able to say, we were so fucking drunk. What bar were you at? And how drunk were you? How many Yankees were there? So that will be special. And we can talk a little bit about a pop culture moment on HBO Sports. Joe Buck making that horrible mistake that cost him his TV show about inviting a dirty comic. He should have known. Doesn't matter what kind of sports show you're on. You can't have a dirty comic on unless you're willing to have dirty things said, even on a sports show. Yeah, especially some dirty comics can hold back. Artie Lang is not one of those. So you invited the wrong dirty comic on. Some dirty comics can hold back because they got to look around their environment and know, oh shit, we're not on like a radio show like Stern or O&A or anything. We're on sports TV, even HBO Sports. It's sports, you got to watch it. Some comics have, I don't know, can hold it back. They're not a beer drinking, drunken heroin addict like Artie. I don't know. They have more manners, aren't junked up as often as they are, or aren't drunk at the wrong time and know how to hold back. Thank you. But you know, that's Joe's mistake, and he surely paid for it. Artie said fuck and all kinds of other things. And yeah. And also, it should have been on Joe, like, before we go live, Artie, you can't say fuck or anything. Joe should have told him, but he may not listen. That will be our guest. Also, he's also a degenerate gambler and often a guy that doesn't listen to others telling him, stop it, Artie. Like when he would be so junked and so fucked up on air, he would start a fight with everyone, all on air people, and Andrew freaking Dice Clay. You're not supposed to fight with the guests. They're getting paid to be here. And you're starting a fight with them? This isn't productive. You see, he's the one guy that would not even hold it down, take it back, and be respectful. When the guest was on, it's time period where he's fighting with everybody. He fight with him. Oh, yeah. Waiting, in a sense, to a feud between Dice and them. Well, there's kind of already a feud anyways, because they liked Sam Kinison, and those guys were kind of opposites. Like, they were competing against each other at that time period. And the Stern Show picked one, so Dice was like, fuck those guys. So they finally patch it up, right? And then Artie's fighting with him. But you're not fucking helping. We just had this guy and we patched all the difference away. And now you're picking a fight with this guy. This isn't good. What the hell are you doing? Stop it, man. He won't stop it. That's him. He just won't. Now I'm going to invite a server on. Yeah. That's because he's on air, junked to hell. Right? Doped to hell. At the time, they didn't know that. Then he revealed it later. And yeah, that's what happens when you're fucked to all hell on junk. That's what happens. That is what happens. Invite. Server's getting this. Copy that shit. Copy. All right. I don't want to give this just to anybody. You have to be on server, I'll let you up. Possibility depending on who. Might be a couple people that went up, but you know, that's not me. Wait a sec. Paste that. Right. Let's see who else deserves. All right. Not there. It's hard to be. What's that? Nope. I'll do that. But one more. Cult of... Okay. Okay. At random. Random, I picked Cult of Black Phillip and RDA. At random. So I don't know if they're going to be here. I have no idea. Only time will tell. Picked no other server. If individual people want on X, you can grab it. I'll give it to you individually. I never put the server, the StreamYard link to everybody in the freaking public. All kinds of weirdos would come to the back. I ain't doing that shit. Ain't living my life like that, man. So individuals can send me a message and you will get it. I've got extra in the corner from a stream I did earlier. I gave them Left of the Dial. That was this afternoon. What was on that playlist? Well, Punk is the Dial. It's Left of, so I had all the original 3 punk bands. Stooges, well, 2 Stooges out for Iggy and James Williamson right after the Stooges. A couple records later. His 3rd album. It's almost the same thing. MC5 and Def, the 3rd punk band ever, obscure for 30 years. They're on that playlist. The Godmother. Yeah. The Pop Hardcore 3. Adolescence, Social D, and Agent Orange. Not any of the bands they really influenced. And, of course, the Ramones and the Runaways, the LA Ramones, and the female equivalent to Ramones. And some of the Riot Girls they influenced. Right. And some of that includes grunge stuff. No, those are lies. Right. If you're just going to project lies, if you come through the back, you won't be in the backstage very long around the show. Just saying, I never did anything. You're lying. And I know you're lying, and you know I know you're lying. That's why she got blocked in Discord. Not here. She fully was able to say whatever she wanted there. That's a fucking lie. And sometimes when you keep on telling the same lie, it was funny as a joke when it first said, but, you know, every joke is based on a little bit of truth. That's not based on any fucking truth at all. Nah, not even a little bit. Not even none. So then it's a straight up fucking lie. And it's funny the first few times, not funny anymore. Hey, man, all of you keep on saying that, she can get booted out. This chat, too. I'm not booting her out chats and blocking her on Discord. I mean, YouTube. But I can start. Okay? Yeah. Because it's not based on any truth. It's funny, but it's not based on any truth. And all jokes are. And that's not. Yeah. Bullshitting to get a joke. Kind of sleazy. Yeah. And a joke that isn't even true. Right. Maybe come up with a joke based on anything I've done in the world of YouTube. And then, I don't know, you're working on it. You're scrounging to make a bullshit. You didn't work hard enough on your bit. You're cheating. You're making out of nowhere. That means you're being a sleazy scumbag as a jokester. Don't be that way. If you're really true at comedy, then maybe not half-ass it this time. There are bits, drops, get invited to 40. You can make a joke based on anything they recorded. Then you're really doing work and you're working on your bit. Making something out of nowhere. You took too much of a shortcut. You're kind of in the sleazy zone. But you are the zone that you cover. You're covering the people that hate RDA. Well, you're going to pull a move like they would. Not very cool. Yeah. The same. That's all I'm saying, man. Maybe work at it. Like, I work at my jokes that I've ever come up with. Thank you. Yeah, I try to. Right, like, I'll give you a prime example from years ago. Helen DeKellar was up there, and he wasn't being very smart. I thought, he's being like, he volcano, no braino, because right now he sounds like a volcano blew out his entire brain. You see, not saying that volcano did, he only sounded like that. So that's based on truth. He was being really dumb that evening. So it's an exaggeration. It's an exaggeration based on truth. Right. I didn't sit there and make up some bullshit and keep on projecting it. Right. Same thing with Rev refused to get on camera. So it came up on the thing. And I just said, live on air. I think it's Cosmics, or maybe it was somebody else's. Said, you don't want to get on camera because you know you're ugly McFugly. But, we all ugly in one way. I ugly McFugly. Everybody ugly McFugly. That's based on the truth. Nobody's perfect, and nobody looks like fucking Tom Brady and fucking Il McPherson. Only they look like that. The rest of us, we're ugly. So what? We ain't afraid to get on. You get on because we know you're ugly McFugly, and so are we. Those are a true statement based on us, and it's also funny based on him. Right? So that's what I mean by it's a little bit of truth behind every gag, except for this gag. And that's kind of sleazy and not cool in a way. That's right. Right. So that's two examples of the joke is based on something true. And you break it down. It's a little exaggerated, but it's a joke. But that's your own joke. How's that based on the truth? Based on a lie. It's funny. But it's the moment that's going to be funny it's pretty much over. It's not based on truth at all. I see people do jokes based on lies all the time. And they're drama and Perry. And they're kind of scumbags. I'm just saying what I've observed, other than what you covered, GLM, you seem like a person that shouldn't be going digging like that. That's all I'm saying. I won't judge you for now, but you do again, I'll judge you. I'll just block you on YouTube so I don't even see your comments. It's like slap on the wrist. I blocked you in Discord. Do it again with a different joke. That's not true at all. It's a lie. You'll get blocked on YouTube, and I'll never watch your channel again. No, I don't give people 3 chances anymore. Somebody wants to do something sleazy. Maybe they didn't do it intentionally. They do again, it's intentionally all the way, and there's somebody I don't want to be around. Yeah, or talk to, or I'm in my room. Yeah, that's just the way it is. So I'll leave it alone for now till it happens again. Then you know, they don't even have to say nothing. You know it's intentional because it happened again. It's like, well, you know, you could say allegedly he wasn't responsible. He didn't commit any murders. Okay, OJ was found innocent. Libel civilly. That's a little fishy. And then he robbed his own memorabilia. Yeah, he's a criminal. Yeah, sorry, he is. It's just the way it is. You could let the first one go, maybe. They didn't really have any proof. Okay, yeah. Then he did another crime. Oh, man. Sounds guilty to me. I'm just saying. One time, as long as that joke stops at some point, it doesn't. And then a second time, a new joke. Sorry. Give you a chance. Not anymore. Right. And they have a pickleball. I think I said this before, TV show. Maybe I didn't say it here. Called The Wager. A guy with enough notoriety to get a TV show. Knows a pro. Is friends with the man. The guy's also a coach. Then he probably said that to Hollywood and they go, and we'll make sure you got celebrities. I don't know what the hell that is. Probably ESPN. Yeah, I get worse. And they make the ESPN music always. But they only last for a second. And they go, you know that guy? That guy's a pro. We know about him. And then Hollywood said, okay. And you'll battle pickleball against celebrities. Let's freaking do it. And the winning person, him, well, the pro, right, the pro or the celebrity, they win, they get something to their charity, and the guy and the celebrity have something that the person has to do if they lose. Yeah, it's called a wager. You don't just get money for your charity. You have to do something you normally don't want to do. Like, I saw an episode where a gymnastic lady that married a football player that have been parents for a long time or a while, and they stopped doing their respective sports. Well, they met in the Olympics. I forget their names, right? But they met at the Olympics, and he was doing cycling. Maybe his football career hadn't always started, or maybe he was in between teams. Who the hell knows? Right. He's pretty tall. She's sort of short. Well, she's cute. I'll give him that much. Totally. And the guy that's whose show is lost the episode that I saw. So she's on Dancing with the Stars. Right. So the dance she did, he had to do. And she told him to, but he did it. That's the wager that he lost. I forget what she had to do. Yeah, she lost. She didn't lose, so it's not really important. She didn't lose. That's the way that is. Right. Her and the football player kicked their butts. Well, they didn't really kick their butts. They won. They're kicking ass, leading by a bit. Then they caught up, and they won by 2 points. It was tied at 20. And then you have to win by 2. So they took off and won by 2, 22-20. It's dead heat coming down to the last 2 match points. And they won 2 points in a row. So it was fair. Oh, the guy and the pro were a little bit behind. They caught up. And the two celebrities slacked off a little. But then they won the last 2 points. And you got to win by 2. That's what happens. The guy had to do that dance. It wasn't that complicated. It was a little embarrassing, but you know what? He had to do it. He lost. Yeah. It's a wager. You got to do it. They're having a marathon of it. I watched a couple more. I forget who was involved and what I had to do with. I listened to Space a little bit while I watched. I should have taped them. It was fantastic of a show. It makes me even more of a pickleball fan than before. You see, sometimes just watching sport ain't enough. You got to watch an interesting TV show featuring pickleball, and then somebody has to do something at the end. They lost. Interesting as hell. All right. Anybody see the Atom Project? I could have talked about it in Space I did earlier, but it didn't win. I told people, you pick the category. Here are your choices. So it's not an old movie. So sci-fi movies would have to win for it to be talked about in space. It didn't. So I could talk all about it. Amazing. Sure, I was over getting high, hanging out with a couple of friends, and they were watching it. So I saw the end. Didn't ruin me from checking out the beginning again. I saw the best part. Can't give that away. But, you know, it's great. It's still the best part in the movie. But seeing it from the beginning, I fell in love with the entire movie. It's fucking great. And in the end, the guy that invented time travel was right. Now, it pays to be a nerd. And he was a nerd. He was right about that. I'm not telling you why he said that. That would give it away. But watch and find out. Mr. Reynolds is in it. Ryan Reynolds stars. So if you love his work, you're a big fan of Deadpool, a few other things he is in, go check out. Yeah. He's great in most things he is in. So it's great directing, great writing, great supporting cast, always. They know how to hire the right people, right directors, great writers, and great supporting staff if he's the lead in something. Yeah. There is no, oh shit, Reynolds is in this? Nice. Well, we got to get some great actors to back him up. Yeah, they do. Yeah. I don't know if I've seen much that sucks that he's in. I thought Waiting was interesting. I didn't love it as much as the other stuff, but I don't hate it. It's a great early work by him. Right. And he was in all the Deadpool movies. I saw the first 2. I did not see part 3, but I heard amazing stuff about it, man. Heard it was killing it. Yeah, great shit. Right. I guess nobody from those servers wants to come up. Well, you know, sometimes it's like, I'm like, all right, play an outro video. It's been fun. It's been an hour. And then, oh, shit, it's the cause he calls in the house. This happens sometimes. It has happened. Just when I think it's over. Oh, shit. Every time. Not every time, the right amount of time. That's why he got a Lifetime Achievement Award of just doing that once in a while all the time. Whenever I'm like, oh, time to say goodbye, the dreadlocks show up. Yeah, that's right. I appreciate when that happens. Does happen every time when I'm like, I'm about to, good night, and not see somebody like him. It's fine. It happens the amount of time that should. It does. That's the way that happens. Right. If him or anybody's waiting backstage the next 15 minutes, like, I was about to go light a joint. I'm going to do that in like 20. Then I would. 20 minutes later. Hang out for like 20. Then hang out for another 20. But all on who comes backstage. If not, I don't know. I might have another half an hour if that doesn't happen. That's fine. Over an hour is good. More than an hour is a little bit better. It's midnight. It's getting a little late. But if I see somebody in 15 minutes, I'll hang out for 20 minutes at least. I will. Even if 5 of it, I'm outside smoking a joint and they've been there for 10 minutes and they're just going to chill, work the crowd, I smoke, and we hang out for 20 minutes after that. That's fine. Right. If not, that's all right, man. I'll shut down in like half an hour. That'd be cool. Right. Either way, it's all right, man. All in all, it's good. That doesn't have to happen. It's nice when it does. People are busy. Yeah. People have children. They need to see it's the weekend. I understand these things. People might be in bed already. I don't know what people's schedules are. Right. And I don't want to fridge and all that. If you're just chilling, your wife just went to sleep or something, or fiance, and you can't, and you decide you got something tomorrow, right? Or you're just really super tired. Fine. I put in Discord that you're in. That's fine. You're too stoned to come on. That's fine too. I can't make people do stuff. It'd be cool. If people are free, people are free. That's all it is, man. No, I'm not begging no one. So don't claim that I was. If you're free, the servers that I put in, awesome. If no one's free, cool. A little over 30 or less minutes. Yeah, I mean, I could ask people. People are free, people are free. I don't tell anybody, come on. So then I don't want people to go, you begged us to come on, man, you told us. No, I said, if you're free, you're free. If you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. That's it. Okay. I'm glad Jim came on the other thing, but I gave them no pressure too on actually talking about movies. Me and him talked about a little bit of movies. Other people requested songs that I played from soundtracks. Like I played the NXX song from Lost Boys. It was requested. Other requests were Bohemian Rhapsody from Wayne's World. That's a cartoon. It's an old movie, right? I did remark how shitty Part 2 is. It is. I don't know what went wrong. They didn't have Alice Cooper. They didn't have a few other characters that would have helped. And it was probably a bad storyline anyways. Yeah. Nothing to do with Chris Farley. Sure, he didn't help. But it wasn't completely his fault. Right. Writing. Why are you even making a sequel? That's another thing. They weren't good enough. Just one. No, you. They weren't. I put the link in RDA. You're still in RDA. I know you are. No, you. Or did you leave that server? I don't think you did. Okay. Yeah. I put it in there. Main chat. Yeah, that's right. I played Beginning to See the Light. Bum, bum, the lights downtown. I'm beginning to see the light for Swingers. It's definitely featured in Swingers. It's a major song. Bobby Darin, Swingers, yeah. But, you know, they have all these songs. Ain't That a Hole in the Boat? I love it. Dean, he's amazing. But, you know, sum that whole soundtrack up. I'm beginning to see the light. Yeah, Bobby Darin, he really smoked that. Yeah, I couldn't think of any other song that summed that up. And as I began it, and before I ended it, hello, Prince, I played Dialogue from Pulp. I played Pumpkin, Honey, Boo. This is a robbery. Any of you pricks move and I'll execute every last one of you. That song, yeah. Well, I played it, something else as I ended, not because of the scene, but because of the song that follows. Nothing to do with the scene. It's the rape scene. They bring out the gimp. But that song that follows, that song just fucking kills me. They put 4 surf songs on, and 2 of them were the shit. The others weren't shit or anything, but they just 2 like just melted your face as it opened and they had an uncomfortable scene to a great surf song. But, you know, they just wanted to melt your face with an amazing fucking song. Right. And I only played it because of that. Nothing to do with the scene that had to do with. It's just an amazing fucking song. I don't think there's dialogue before the other surf songs. That's why. You get to hear an amazing song, and okay, the scene isn't the best. I didn't choose it because of that. And I didn't end there. I also would before that because in the intro I played, I wanted to play something else from Singles. I talked about Singles a little bit, mostly to myself. Hey, cats. And I wanted to be like, I wanted to play how it opens. Wait for somebody. Come and take my hand. All my life, I've been waiting for somebody. Perfect way to open the movie. It really sets everything up because Waiter's going, and he's humming the theme. So it's kind of like the central theme for the entire movie. I didn't end with that. I ended with what? Yeah. We got to end with that. I did. That was the beginning of my ending sign. And I talked about it a little bit, and somebody did call in eventually, and a little. This is sports and other things, okay? But you make everything gay. So not too much. My rules. No you. You have the link in your server. We definitely talked about Pulp. Talking about the movie, and the final thing we talked about was The Harder They Come. Right, which is probably partially about the real story of Jimmy Cliff's musical career, rising to the top of the reggae charts. And then he probably was like, well, no. There you go. I don't want to give a wrench in my room. I don't tell you who to give wrench. And I don't tell you who not to give a wrench. Sorry. Your channel. Stop telling me who to give wrenches and who not to. Okay? You have a wrench. Be glad you have one. I don't want to give her a wrench. Sorry. I'm not going to. She lied. And that's it. Whoa has a better chance of getting a wrench than she did. I don't remember her ever lying. So stop white knighting and saying, you have to do this, you have to do this for this person. Just because they're in your fucking server. Jesus, man. Yeah, she's not getting one this time. She kills that joke that isn't even true to any demographic. Maybe she'll get a wrench eventually. She does another one that ain't true at all. She gets blocked immediately. She has one more chance. I'll give Wowo one when I feel like giving her one. You said yeah. I'll give people stuff when I feel like, and no one else. No other time. Okay. Michelle and Wowo haven't been here that much. They're here more. They'll get themselves a wrench. You have to be here more. That's the way it is. Come on the show. It's my show. It's my thing. Yeah, but I'm saying that you can't hand them out. I gave nobody really. You can choose regular monitor or manager. I didn't give really anybody manager. Maybe I gave it to Focus by accident. He's not around right now. So those are people that can give somebody a wrench. Right. Okay. Are you from X? If not, Momo's barely been here. Let's just be glad you have a wrench, and through time, someone else will get a wrench. Okay? Okay, that's cool. You see, Cash is not asking for anybody to get one. The moderator shouldn't worry about who I want to give wrenches to, and so just hang out. You're not doing that. Yeah. Sure. Oh, I've been to the game server, to the game chat. Lolo gives me a wrench in her games. Then I'll think about it. I've been there way more than she's been here. Fair is fair. Her first. I've been there more. So yeah. Then I'll do it. Yeah, so maybe I've been to the game 420 way more than Lolo's been here. So she does that first. Next time she's here, I'll do that. Fair's fair, man. Yeah. That's just ESPN music. Every time they have a notification go. Oh. Well, you're a mod. Then maybe she should come here. Next time I'll put the link there. The sports and other things. I talked about pickleball. Talked about other things. I talked about the Yankees killing it. I mean, they've been killing it, putting the hurt on the National League. It is. I mean, I think the Diamondbacks gave them a run a little bit for the money. Well, allegedly they steal signs and all that. Something you could do now. That's why they beat the Yankees. I think 2 out of 3. Right. See, she doesn't want a wrench. You see, you're reaching, Ross. Hey, well, no, you cause. Okay, I really got pissed. Stay tight, guys. Be back in a minute. 2 and 2, shuns, like Chuck Woolery said. The late great Chuck Woolery. 2 and 2. No, you. He didn't say that, but he said 2 and 2. I'll try and make it 2 and 2. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. No, you. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Guy just showed up a few minutes ago. D. Cos has the record for. I was about to say goodnight. I was about to hit an end. Showed up, saved the show. Well, not every time, but all the right amount of times. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I got here right on time, know you. And it was 2 and 2, 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Like Chuck Woolery says, 2 and 2. We're back in 2 and 2. We know you. Fashionista. That's true. I know. I still got a joint and the smoke. So it'd be at least 15 minutes. Then more. Then it's on with somebody show up in the backstage. Oh, shit. That could be anybody that's watching. We'll see. It is in the RDA server and the Snake server. I put the bell ends. Now. The guy who quit everything, if none of you want to be on with him, if he even shows up, you don't have to be. But then again, he might not show up. Man is busy. Shit going on. He's a chart guy now, so he's got the chart to look at. No. You want to talk about that, that's fine. I just don't want to talk about that much. You can come up and waste a little time with your gay-ass drama, but not too long. Well, I don't believe even ever happened, but it's a Discord joke. I don't believe Helen moved in with Save Robbie. Therefore, I said it. I think it's a joke. Everything you hear and everything anybody says probably isn't real and is an absolute joke. Right. Well, that's why it's funny. Right. Right. But, you know, everybody will say, that's real. But then somebody will say, of course it's not real. It's a joke. Hello? You're ruining our bit. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, man. Ross, don't you know everything you hear everybody say could be a bit? If like you say and other people have said, they could be baiting you to see if you fall for a bit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it's a pretty good bit if it isn't real. I mean, hell, I'm really moving to New York. He's a Southern California guy. But you see, like, maybe a friend of Robbie's called him and he's like, bum, 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 bum. How and that would be like the funniest thing. Just convince everybody in the RDA that's happening. That would be so hilarious. Friend of Robbie's, you are so right. They'll fall for it immediately. Helen's always trying to pull some shit. He always is. And he's like, who's going to fall for it? Who is? Not me. I never fell for it for 1 second. I can smell Helen's bullshit from about 100 miles away. Some people can't. I guarantee it's not real at all. Yeah. Could be real. Or you could be just saying it's real and it's not. Yeah, I mean, like, he used to fake his death all the time in his Discord. It wasn't even mostly his doing. There was a Jennifer pulling the strings. Yeah. Right. I never fell for it all. Maybe a couple of times to go along with the bit, but pretty much no. Right, so I can smell his bullshit. Even then, even the bullshit behind his bullshit. Yeah, that's right. Definitely. Totally. But that's the point. Some of the time I held back because I didn't want to ruin the bit because I knew it was a bit at that point. I'm like, well, I can't always ruin the bit. Yeah. She would. Definitely that answers your question. She would. Yeah, and I would. I mean, don't you put your hand over here, Helen. I couldn't sleep all night. You would try and touch me all night. No, you. Only River puts her hand on me. Stop trying to be gay. That's what I would say exactly. No, you. Then me and River go into another bed. You leave us alone now. Think she's your girlfriend? We were making out in the middle of the night. No, you. You were obviously asleep. She wanted to make out with somebody. No, you. No, you. Now we're going out to French dinner. No, you. I just got a new job. No, you. She moved to New York already. No, you. We sent your bed somewhere else. No, you. Get out. You're not even out in the East. No, you. You've been distant lately. No, you. That might happen. What do you mean? I'm just saying that. I'm not. I'm just saying that's what happened. That would happen one night if I was sharing the bed with both of them. Yeah, I'm sorry. We outvoted. No, you. No, you. And no, you, Helen. No. That would if we shared the same bed. Sorry, she had to go with me one night. She was horny. I had the only erection. No, you. In my direction, no, you. Thank you. Oh, you see, a man that lost power because I told him his comments, nor he made no difference. And I didn't consider his opinion anything. Triple G was here. Then he's like, I'm not getting through to this guy. He doesn't care what I think. Dang, he won. Then he left. Beta move. Zero Alpha Wolf kept on trying. Kept on coming up with troll lines and trying to get my attention any way they could. See, he's not an alpha troll. Beta. I told him he's a broken fucking record. Everything he said, I knew what he was going to say. Yeah. No, you. All right, you got 8 minutes. Nobody's up here. I'm probably going to end. It's pretty late. I'll stay for an extra half an hour if somebody gets up here. If not, I don't know. You know, that's how you go. And pretty much it's a do a backflip. Las Vegas, you could have predicted that. You suck. You could have predicted that at Las Vegas. Or your hat sucks. Same freaking prediction. Right, same prediction. He would say something sucks. And he would say, why ain't you coming back to the show, man? When you return to the server, another predictable speech. And then he would say that same joke. I beat you at IQ test. Oh my God, so predictable. Yeah, so predictable. Yeah. I guess he had nothing else to say. See, you guys are unpredictable. You never say all the same things. He says all the same things all the same time. Yeah, all the same time. Kind of like some people fight with the same words in parody drama. That's like, are you playing a tape of yourself? I don't see a difference. Sounds like you're playing an actual clip tape of yourself. Yeah, it's like, all you have to do is rerun the beginning of this. He's the first commenter. He hasn't commented since because I told him that I didn't care what he had to say or what he thought. And why do I need to return to the server? I'm working on me. Doing my shows. I don't need to go on people's shows. Been there, done that. All right, I didn't do it for Triple G because he always asks for that. I only do it for men. I'll tell you guys something. I don't take pictures of these puppets for X because everybody took ChatGPT and Grok and made a Muppet version of everybody that wanted one. And in fact, a real cool chill guy named Johnny V-Nex, that's probably not his real name. It's just a nickname, right? Guarantee his real name is Johnny. And somebody made two. So somebody took the same profile pic and he got a Fraggle-like Muppet, Fraggle Rock type Muppet, and one that looks like fucking Fonzie. Right. So we're all the Muppets over there. Our own Muppet or people that actually look like the Muppets. One guy couldn't get a good result. So he actually got the real Miss Piggy. True, he took it down. He's more of a gamer than anything. Yeah. He went with it for a few days, and then for him it ended. You know, once you add puppets to Perry drama and Muppets, it's like adding short haircuts to metal. You're never going to lose this. Even if one guy goes, I'm out, grow my hair back. Like, I'm out, going with my old profile pic. Okay. Nobody else said they were out. In fact, I keep on seeing more puppets created, more Muppets. Fraggle drama. Perry Muppets. One day I'm going to be sitting there and it's going to be in a audio only with all Muppet profiles. It's time to light the lights. It's time to play the music of the Perry Drama Show tonight. Yeah! I know that's going to happen. Everybody knows that's going to happen. I even wrote that in a post. Yeah, that's right. No, you. That's going to happen. You know what's going to happen? It's time to light the lights. It's time to play the music on the Ken TV Puppet Show tonight. I'm not going to do a whole thing, but I'll do a little bit. Yeah, I was in Pittsburgh earlier, and the Yankees kicked your motherfucking candy asses to Kingdom Come in Pittsburgh. You fucking suck. Eat a dick, Pirates. Yeah, no you, yeah. Yep. Any Pirates fans see that? Fuck off. You lost. All right. Don't care. This is my show now. Doggy, doggy, doggy. New York Yankees kicking National League ass. Yeah, that's right. Doggy, doggy, doggy. It sucks to be you. Yeah, that's right. All right. What else? Who cares, man? Toronto seems like they might be doing good. Got the, you know, they were rolling to New York, kick the Yankees' butts to Kingdom Come. No, you. Yeah, that's right. I did see the Adam Project while playing Madden in between. It's pretty fucking awesome. That Rhino Reynolds, he is goddamn entertaining. Yeah, that's right. Okay, what's that? Am I right or wrong? I heard Ryan Reynolds almost took out his cock, and the other actors like, I gotta go check out that cock. Am I stupid? Guess I am. Yeah, that's right. He's bullshitting. Ryan Reynolds is a professional Hollywood actor. He would never do some creepy shit like that. Nice try, Asian douche. All right. That's it for now. Well, you know, since they died, I can't bring up certain puppets. All right, I'll bring one more up. All right. Pretty fun. Oh, hi, Kenny. Very funny puppet show. Yeah, that's right. I saw the Adam Project. Love the Reynolds. Yeah, that's right. And go. And go Ravens next season. Yeah, that's right. Now you. Oh, shit. It's the show saver.
Hey, Kitty.
It's the show saver. Always when I'm like, I'm going to end it. Boom, shows up at the
Then
right
here I come out of nowhere.
all the time, right amount of time. That's right. It's
Hold
like,
on, Kitty. I'm gonna leave and come back real fast. I'm gonna take off my Bluetooth headset. I'm gonna leave and come back. Okay, 1 second, buddy.
Works 60% of the time, all the time, which makes no sense when they're talking about my favorite scene and the funniest scene in the entire movie, and it might be the entire 2 movies. Sex Panther. Right. That smells like pure gasoline. Right. Smells like a diaper full of Indian food.
Oh, hey, Kitty, what's going on, buddy?
And then they're like, I'm just going through like the where he says the the cologne works 60% of the time, all the time. Then they say Sex Panther smells like Bigfoot's dick.
I remember that, Kitty.
And
I
right
remember that.
before the smell gets there, he goes, works 60% all the time. It's like 60% of the time, all the time. And Ron is like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, it works.
And then they're like, and that's even the one scene with Judd Apatow. So yeah, he's in there, and one scene he goes, it smells like a burnt turd.
I remember that, Kenny.
If you're gonna be in the thing you're producing and you're in one scene, that's the scene to be in.
Right?
That is. That's
You gotta pick spots, you know?
Yeah, that was. There are other funny scenes, and there might be some funnier scenes in the next movie, but I don't know. Nothing is that funny. Oh, but the supersized version might have funnier stuff in it because they had all the extra jokes laying around. Right. I haven't seen that one in forever.
Scenes that were cut out from the theatrical release type shit.
Yeah, like for part 2, they had so many extra jokes laying around that they just had a alternative version.
Yeah.
Ron Burgundy says, horse piss a lot.
What is there's like
in
another
the extra version.
whole another movie when you like it's like another hour worth of movie. I forgot what it was.
And in the original movie, he says, bring your team, but in the alternate version, when he wants to hire Burgundy, he shows you the people that were lined up. Like Letterman was in that group and a few others, like because they had these extra jokes and stuff. Like, bring your people in. No, we had these people lined up. They want to give you extra stuff. And forget about these clowns. I'll get my own people. Right.
So, Kenny, what made you want to go live on a Saturday, late night?
Well, I was supposed to go live last night, except I guess I was too tired to.
Did you pass out, Kitty?
What?
Did you pass out?
No, I just was too tired, and plus I wanted to hang out with the guys where Ghost hangs out there like 2-3 times a week, and when I went to bed, I was a little tired. I missed a rap battle, but a lot of people missed that. They were talking today, and a few other people were like, I missed it too, man. Damn. But you can rewind it, fast forward, it's taped, so you can watch it later. I can't wait to see that tomorrow.
DVR that, Jim.
What?
I said DVR it. Like, you remember the old DVR where you could record TV?
Yeah, but you could just fast forward and go. Because he's there, he just pops in, and they're live, like for the launch of the coin or launch weekend. They went all night, some of them, so they were there all night.
All night long.
All night. Well, they're Lionel Richie all night long.
Yeah.
Well, he said you buy in first weekend, first 48 hours, right? Next tour, you automatically get in the fucking tour bus. But, he's there every week. He's going to say, anybody that just brought in this the third weekend or something, when I buy in, right? This leg of the tour, you in New York or my solo, you on tour? You get in the fucking van. So it wouldn't matter if it's Wu-Tang. He'll be giving giveaways like that all the time. So it doesn't matter if you buy in right away. You buy next, boom, you're in. There's going to be giveaways all the time in there. All the time. And he's in there. And who knows? One day he could be like, announcing coins, Ghostface Killer, RZA, The Gizza, Old Dirty Jr., Inspector Deck, and MATG Tony, man. You know what's going to happen one day.
Yeah, that's right.
And they go, what about Master Killer and all that? They're not quite on board yet. We got those guys, Master Killer next. And you got after that. Right. Who knows? That could be next. Wu-Tang coins in the house.
Wu-Tang coin ain't nothing to fuck with. The Wu-Tang coin ain't
nothing to fuck with. And knock all the crypto off the board, son. Coin is bond. Yeah, that's right.
36 chambers of crypto.
if you brought 500 in, I could not. You got a chance to win 10 grand, not 10 grand in coin, 10 grand in dollars.
Dollar
You got
bill.
500 in coin. That's what I can afford.
Sound of that, Kenny.
Yeah. Plus, I lost my card recently. They had to cancel it, so I couldn't buy anything. Not even $10 in.
Your coverage?
No, I'm saying that I lost my card. Then the bank cancels it.
Oh, yeah, you had to.
And they replaced it. They used to be able for a while, they could rush it. But then the bank was like, nah, you ain't doing that no more. It's $25 to rush it or wait.
Well,
So
wait till has 3 to 5 business days, had asked.
No, it's like 5.
Okay.
You're being exaggerating, not 35. 5.
3 to 5 business days, Kenny.
Oh, 3 to 5. I'm saying
We'll
that
make it 7 to 8 business days, mister, if you keep up with it.
that's true, but I'm saying that I can wait. And I owe nobody nothing. Like I paid the record store off, so everything else I now save, I'm saving for. There's a place called.
You were at the record store?
I'm going to CD and Vinyl Fest at the end of the month. There I could get something that things you can't get anymore. Like I once on eBay saw 737 version of Let's Face It. Let's Face It came out in 97. There's a 91 version with the shadow of the devil, the outline of the devil on.
Damn.
Earlier version, more ska-core than what came later. I saw that on eBay once. Sam Hain is out print, so I will look into that first. Double Live by Butthole Surfers. Very hard to find.
Butthole Surfers?
Yes, their Double Live album. It came out before anything like Pepper or anything from the 90s. It was Double Live, late 80s.
Where were they at? What venue? What venue were they live?
I don't know. It might have been Texas. It could have been LA. Who knows?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Could have been Alaska. It could have been Anchorage, Alaska, for all I know.
Right, like PO'd ends pretty long. There's a song called PSY that vocals. It was first a psychedelic instrumental. Right. It's on that album without the lyrics. It shows you an early version of it, the melodies there and all that, but it has no lyrics yet. It would eventually get some.
It's all just the music.
Yeah.
That's the heartbeat of the song, though. Right?
There's also, they don't have any of that. There's also any of the Wailers ska albums. They made 6. Simmer Down was on one of those, Wailing Wailers, so there's that. And more mainstream stuff, Kind of Blue. Miles Davis, Quartet, Coltrane, Bill Evans, a few others. No rehearsing, nothing arranged, nothing written, just let them play. It's jazz, the best jazz record ever recorded. That's sort of rare.
Kenny,
I've seen it in stores when I looked.
I get it. You're right. Good point.
There is Electric Mud, Muddy Waters advancing into Electric Blues. That's pretty rare.
Electric. No, I think I've listened. I think I've listened to this before. I think you've put me on this music before. Electric Mud.
Maybe I played tracks from it in playlists. Yeah.
Kenny, you got to pick a good outro song. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should play a cut off of Electric Mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like stuff he did not completely electrically, like, oh, I'm your hoochie coochie man, Manish Boy, I just want to make love to you. He did an all electric versions, and newer stuff too was added on there too. And covers like I want to spend the night together, Rolling Stones cover, and electric.
That famous song, Don't Stop Loving Your Negro Man. Oh, wait, no, that was a movie. Never mind.
No, he didn't write a song like that. But he did his stuff. He didn't do everything that he ever wrote, like, or somebody wrote, like Champagne and Reefer is on there. Muddy probably didn't write. It's probably a Willie Dixon classic. Willie Dixon wrote most of the classics in blues history.
Really? Like Ghost Rider shit?
No, like Spoonful. You know, everybody did Spoonful, right? That's a Willie. Yeah. Let's see. Backdoor Man, yeah, another Willie Dixon classic. Who Do You Love? Yeah, another one.
What?
Yeah,
Is
so
this
all
like
those.
when you find out songs were written by Bob Dylan? You're like, I didn't know this song was written by Bob Dylan.
It's the same thing with Willie Dixon. You're like, but that's like a Howlin' Wolf song. Yeah, but everybody covered everything that Willie wrote, so everybody did it. It may become famous by Howlin', but everybody did it. So everybody's version becomes famous, and Willie even does versions of his own songs before everybody did. And sometimes his version becomes well known too.
Yeah.
Just the others are doing it, and it becomes even more well known. And it's like, wow, you got to hear that Willie version. Oh, yeah, it's
Those
fantastic.
guys, they're like true singer-songwriters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They made their version, then everybody's like, oh, shit, that Willie Dixon, I got to play it. I got to cover that shit. And
Got covered Willie D.
that's the true heart of blues. Like Will Red Rooster, that's his too, and the Doors would always cover that. Yeah. Plenty of other people too.
So somebody in the chat is saying that Backdoor Man was written about you.
No, that was written like way long ago, probably 50s. It's like,
Oh no, Kenny.
that might be the 40s even. That's like way back in the 40s. It's old blues from the 40s, man. Way long. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know why that song was written about you.
No way. I mean, Jim Morrison was doing it in like 1967. I wasn't even born yet for 10 years.
I don't want to break nothing. Sorry. I almost knocked you over. Kenny, now
Definitely
sit
didn't it.
straight when I'm talking to you. Kenny, sit straight. Okay.
And really, that was really, by Morrison did it, it was already around for many decades before he did it.
Way before Kenny was alive.
So that's pretty much like a 40s tune. Yeah, because it definitely wasn't 50s blues. 50s blues was jump blues, pretty much. If it came out in the 50s, that means it's not straight blues. It's jump blues as it goes from blues to R&B to rock all in one song. That's jump blues. They also call it boogie woogie blues. They would
Boogie
all
Woogie.
be, yeah, boogie woogie blues. They also would be on boogie woogie soundtracks, collaborations, right, with all the singers that did and players that played boogie woogie blues. They'd all be on there. Man. And they'd also be on soundtracks for a loud, fast, out-of-control 50s rock, because you're jumping from blues to R&B to rock in one, then you're on the rock soundtracks too. You're jumping all over the place. It's called jump blues. It's not. How's it racist if there's lots of black people jumping blues? In fact, Shake, Rattle, Rock or Roll is on a record called Shake, Rattle, and Rock. Yes, Big Joe Turner putting the word rock out there. Right. Well, it was already kind of out there when Ike Turner made Rocket 88, but putting rock on something that is blues included, first time ever. Everybody else was singing Shake, Rattle, and Rock and Roll. Right. So it's
Damn.
that's
Kenny.
where he wrote it.
I didn't know it was there was just levels to it like this, Kenny.
And really, he also has Boogie Woogie Country Girl. That's another song that Joe made.
Boogie Woogie Country Girl?
Yeah.
Damn.
Be my boogie woogie boogie woogie country girl. That's one of the lyrics in there. Yeah, I was all the stuff. He got some great stuff. He does. So that's what I mean by his jump blues. Jumps from blues to R&B to rock. Even the stuff. Russ, how's it racist? There's lots of women, lots of men, and all of them weren't white. Jump blues. Jump blues. That also led to a few white guys probably doing that, but it started with the non-white guys. The Hicks made blues. The Hicks blues is called honky tonk, and led to guys like Carl Perkins going from rock to making honky tonk to he made a real blues album called Carl's Blues. It's real blues. Yeah, he did that. Eventually, yeah. Straight up.
I have no idea any of this.
Yeah, like when I do, I do block party weekend for the X. When I'm doing Labor Day, It's going to be a tribute to the blues, and Carl's going to do his rockabilly, and his blues track from his instrumental blues record is going to play. Then he's going to do rockabilly again.
Damn. So these just gonna jump around.
It's a tribute to the blues. You don't have to do all blues like the Beatles only really made one blues tune. It's short. Why don't we do it in the road? Boom, 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 boom. Why don't we do it in the road? Boom, 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 boom. You don't have to do a lot. Just do one.
I never heard it. I never heard that song, Kenny.
It's on the White Album. On the White Album, they're doing a lot of different things. Ringo starts to go from doing kid stuff to mature songwriting, like "Don't Pass Me By." That's getting mature right there. Yeah, it's not like Yellow Submarine or anything. It's getting into like it's on the same line maturity as the Photograph song they had as a solo, and "It Don't Come Easy," and that's some of his best solo he ever had. And he jumps to the mature writing then. No, how was it?
How did it get there? You know?
I think Ross just keeps on trying to make me think something's racist to get me. It's not.
It's not working, Ross. It's not working.
Get out of here. I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Don't do that, man. No, you.
Could have been the Black Album.
Yeah, but they didn't name it the White Album. They just called it Beatles.
Yeah.
And that's
Do you remember when John Lennon did that song?
And so, you know what? Ross, it was really other people that called it the White Album. So it's people that made it racist, not the Beatles. They just called it the Beatles and named it nothing. And the White Album, and the album was white. So nobody else was calling it the White Album except for people. They never named it that. They just called it Beatles, and it was colored white. And that's it. So nobody was calling it the White Album. People called it that. So
It was organic, Ross.
yeah, so I was just naming what people eventually called it. The Beatles never called it that. So you can't say they're being racist. It's fans that got racist. So don't blame the Beatles, blame the fans.
Blame the fans.
Yeah, Ross. So
Yeah.
you keep on finding a reason for something to be racist. Just like you're like, you
just
need
look-
to now talk about gay stuff. No, you want to be gay. You keep on making stuff gay.
Everything's either racist or gay stuff with you, Ross.
Yeah, always.
I mean, it's what the people in the chat are demanding, Kenny. They
Yeah, I'm
want
just saying they named it the White Album because it was the color white, but the Beatles never call it that. It's just called Beatles. Just like they come up with different names for Led Zeppelin 4, but it was just called Led Zeppelin. Right. And it did have a number 4 on it, or symbols that was a number 4. Right. But that had actual art. It wasn't just one color. Right.
yeah, it was a
People
proper
could
album.
call that one Zozos also.
Really,
then-
the White Album is just lazy. It's just they didn't want to pay an artist. How much did they pay to get that work done, to get the name Beatles put on a White Album, Kenny?
I don't know.
You think somebody made a good payday with that? Or you think someone just slapped it together real fast?
Maybe. Possibly.
I wonder if they like compared 2 different shades of white. Okay, what if we do this white or we do more of an eggshell white? Yeah.
Right. But because blaming her that bringing her in the studio led to breakup. It's only no, that's not exactly. It's the final nail. The first sign that they're breaking up is a box set by George Harrison called All Things Must Pass in 1968. That's a sure sign that it's over, man. It'll be ending soon. Sooner than later. So the end was inevitable. He has this solo thing. Nobody's doing solo. He is. It shows you a sign that this is going to be over before you want it to be. Get used to it. Then the White Album,
Turning
why,
face the
that's
change.
definitely my standalone favorite of all albums. Is they're now working alone. This is the future of the Beatles as we know it. They're writing all these different songs alone. I don't like it because of what the album is colored or what the title is or anything. I like it because of what's on it. You can name it any other thing. Those songs are on. Those songs are on. Didn't really have any singles off that record. It had a album version, single version of Revolution. That's the only single.
Wouldn't it be cool?
On the album.
Wouldn't it be cool if it was like a yellow album and then people just started calling it the cheap album?
Well, they already had Yellow Submarine, so that was kind of yellow. That was later.
That's supposed to be
so loud, so I'm going to mute.
Submarine.
I don't know if you ever heard that, but I didn't want to risk it.
I don't get it.
That's true. It was a box set. All Things Must Pass had more than one hit. It did. But I think at the time also, like Lennon put out that interesting thing that didn't sell off copies, but you probably couldn't find it now. Him and Yoko in bed, the two virgins.
Yeah, the one where
that was more a statement politically than a musical thing, but he put that out. That's kind of going solo sort of to start, even though it's more of a statement than the record. But it's probably, you can't find it now, I'm sure. Or if you did, it's expensive. I'm sure it's expensive if somebody sold it. It probably is. I'll tell you the rare stuff that I have already, right?
Go ahead. Let me know.
Purple copy of Made in Japan, 1972, sealed Rocktober Special Purple album. Unopened, sealed.
What year? All right.
1972.
Yeah. Fuck, Kenny.
Never opened. I mean, I got a non-Rocktober Special, non-Purple album version that I got for like $19. This one was $30 and it's never been opened. And if I have any kids or any stepkids or anything like that, any children I'm passing stuff on to, don't open it when I'm alive. Open it when you have a kid. It doesn't mean it's my kid. You're the step kid. I never had my own kids. You open it with them. Think about me when you listen to it, and then
that's sweet. Or
sell it. And maybe sell it to a person that isn't going to sell it. They're just going to listen to it and listen to it with that person. Whatever you can get for it. You'll be getting more than 30. Guarantee it.
Damn, Kenny. You got yourself.
I got something that live album that they only made 200 copies of and no one online selling it. I'm lucky to be in the right place at the right time. Metallica's first music fest in Jersey, Orion. They vendors and wanted used records. Germs live at the Hong Kong and Whiskey a Go-Go, 1978, 1979. There's only 200 made, and you won't find online. Nobody's selling. The other 199 ain't selling it.
How much are they looking for online now? When did you get this album, Kenny?
How much it cost me? $40. You wouldn't be able to find online. The other 100-something people ain't selling it. Nope. I looked for online. You can't find it. I got lucky.
Dang, Kenny.
Yeah. Let's see. Some LA punk bands never recorded, like the Screamers. Germs recorded, never toured. They didn't like leaving LA. That's just that.
Damn. Some people don't buy into it.
Yeah, and really, they were the American equivalent of probably like Sid Vicious, their singer was. If really? Sid Vicious was not in a band playing bass prior to being a singer, because that was his solo career. This guy was definitely the American Sid Vicious all the way down to the nail. I don't know if Sid exactly wanted to die after he got out of prison for murder or on waiting, trial and all that, right? In between the murder case, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he wanted to die. He brought enough heroin to die, but I don't think he had a death wish. Crash definitely had one. He didn't want to live anymore. He didn't like life. And he took so many drugs leading up to the final days of his life that his body started to explode. And unfortunately, his death got overshadowed because he died the same day Lennon died, unfortunately. Bad timing for the world.
Timing.
Not LA, Rodney Binghamton, the guy that liked to play lots of underground music, celebrate both artists. That's LA. LA knew who he was. Nobody else did.
He never left LA.
Yeah. So, but you know, an underground music DJ in LA knew who he was. A legend that whose club, yes, this guy was such a radio legend. He had his own English disco in the mid '70s. That's where the Runaways got put together. Yeah, because I think at that point in 1975, it was 15 to party, 18 to drink. Then it switched to 18 to party, 21 to drink. Right. So the first female rock group was there. Kim Fallway put them together, and everybody hung out at Rodney's English disco. Everybody, I think Bowie himself was there, Iggy, everybody hung out there when they were in LA.
Coke, they shared AIDS. It didn't even matter back in those days, Kenny. It was a
They
different time.
didn't have AIDS. AIDS didn't surface till 1979 for the first time.
This was pre-AIDS? Shit. Yeah, you know it was wild.
Shit.
Pre-AIDS,
No condoms. You could just, oh, you got syphilis. Take a shot. It's over. You keep on fucking whoever the fuck you want. Nothing, no.
Or
no
women like
ramifications.
So there's a lot of hair though too. It's like before women start shaving their bushes. So there's a lot of mama muffs going on there too.
Well, that's when the mustache ruled. You want to take a mustache ride, baby? I got a mustache down there too. Yeah, that's right.
Dirty dog. Man, mustaches, they're trying to come back. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I don't know. Here's a funny joke. I don't know if I said earlier. Here's a funny thing from the Adam Project. The big funny line, because science fiction has to have something funny in it, right? Oh, you mean our mom, because I'm the future you, she's dating the new guy, he's got a mouth mullet.
Mouth bullet. Damn.
Pretty funny, right?
Fuck it, that was good.
You mean his goatee? It's a mouth mullet. So if someone says to me, you got a mouth mullet, I'll be like that. It's even funnier when 12-year-old him says it right to the guy's face. He goes, I haven't heard that one. I haven't heard it referred to like that. Yeah.
A mouth bullet.
So it has to have something funny somewhere, even if it's repeated twice. And it's funnier the second time. And they have to be super serious about the science too. So there has to be some nerdy science shit in it.
Oh, fuck the science. Oh, you're right. I guess you're right.
Yeah. Like what it could also get very scary. Like the Thing had the science, had a couple funny moments, and got deadly serious too. Had to. It's horror for sci-fi horror. Yeah. No.
Jesus, Kenny.
I think you're wrong.
It was 69, Kenny. How could you?
No. I don't think it's 69. You mean 79.
19.
He's faking the year. Faking the year.
Wouldn't it be awesome if that was the year, though? You
No,
know?
you whine. You whine. Anybody, what? You look at Wikipedia? Wikipedia could be lying. No, you.
Put up, Kenny. Pull up the Wikipedia. Let's look at that boy. Somebody's lying to me here.
Okay.
I'm joking, Kenny. You don't got to pull it up. I'm just fucking with you.
He's trying to whine. Bullshit. That's what they do around here.
That's what they do. Give me a second, Kenny.
I'm going to get off camera. You don't have to be on camera, man.
Give me one little second.
It's panel. Panel not on camera. No, you. Be on camera the whole damn night. Off camera from here. Uh-huh. You know, anybody could write their Wikipedia page. Virtually anybody. Pretty much anybody. Not even a person whose Wikipedia page is. Not even put in real information. No, on Google right now. No, you. Uh-huh. I'm on Google. No, you.
Kenny Television. Kenny.
Don't Google it. No,
Kenny. Don't Google it, Kenny. Don't trust Google. Don't be doing your own research, Kenny. One thing I'm going to tell you right now, Kenny, don't be doing your own research. Don't be reading. What, we got ourselves a reader over here? We got
Ross, you wrong. 1981, so you're wrong, son. First showed him in States in 1981. I'll show you right now, douche.
That's right, bitch.
Yeah, 1981. Ah, you said it.
Tell him. You know your STD history, Kenny. Tell him to do the homework.
Yes. I'm president right now, son. 1981, 1969. Lying.
Exactly. You lying, Ross.
Sure. Calling a lie.
I'm glad we cleared that up, Kenny. I'm glad we scoundrels just in the chat.
Oh, can you not see that? Can you see that?
Look at it. Let me see. Let me look at it. Let me look at that. It clear as day. Clear as day. And no interpretation. My ear is itchy.
81, so you wrong, son. You lying, Big Brian.
I am Big Brian. We see you, Rossi Doggy.
Well, you didn't say that.
People.
You didn't say that.
Oh,
So you're giving false information. You didn't say that.
YouTube needs to ban him.
I'm not saying that.
For disinformation. I am. Sorry. I'll calm down.
Sometimes rightist cosmic comes right through. Like your brother that looked like he was at January 6th. You showed a picture of one. That guy looks like he was on January 6th. He's the first rider roaming in. Okay, they barricaded. They entered the White House. That's the first guy in and arrest him immediately.
Someone had to break the window. I knew it.
What?
He had to break the window.
Your brother was definitely in that rally. And they're like, white guy that looks like that. He don't look like you. He looks like he's definitely January 6th. Is what? Yeah, that guy was the first guy to break into the council. And he went the group of people are like, we're gonna come for Mike Pence's head. He's the first guy that said that.
Kenny. Jesus, Kenny. Let's have some respect for January 6th. That was a sad day.
All right, I'm just saying, man. I know they're all partying, but you know. Maybe he had a good disguise and they couldn't catch him. Oh, yeah. I'm the first guy that led the rally. I was wearing OJ mask. They couldn't find me. I don't know. You never know for a second. On video, there could be a guy in an OJ mask.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's a guy in an OJ mask. Damn, we can't find him now. And then, like, off camera, you see him throwing the OJ mask away and running. And all you see is the back of his head. Well, a bunch of guys have long hair.
Could be
anyone. He can have it tied up, put up half the time, and then we don't even know who that is.
Resting in January 6th face.
He could be. He could have traded it. Oh, shit. Then we don't know what he looks like at all. Had dreads during, it was dreaded during January 6th. Then he traded it, trying to confuse all of us. Damn. Now we'll never know. He burned it off. Dang, son. Dang, son. He burned it off. Now we'll never know. Plus, he cut the beard. Oh, man, he's clean shaven and the hair straight. Dang. Damn it. We'll never catch him.
The perfect crime, Kenny. How will they know?
Because the guy was seen OJ mess, but afterwards, one witness said beard, long hair, thread. Man, that could be anybody. But now, clean shaven, straight hair, and cut a little shorter. Oh, man.
Who's going to know?
No one will be able to figure that out. And I heard he looks taller. He put lifts in his shoes to confuse people.
Don't put that on the news. This other guy.
I'm saying that could be why he didn't go to jail like the rest. Could be.
slipped under the radar, literally.
Yeah, whipped it under over the radar. He put whips in his shoes, cut his hair, straightened it, clipped the beard off. And then he's walking down the street
No one
in
will know.
DC. They go, this guy looks like a liberal. I'm trying to stay in the skies.
Put me on a fucking pride. I'm gonna put on a white dudes for Kamala t-shirt. Yeah.
No, he's got like I support pride. He's not gay, but he supports pride. Oh, you know, a January 6th person would never say that. See?
Ally would never be a Sixer. Sorry, Kitty. Ally would never be a Sixer, Kitty. It's true.
I know, but I'm not saying you. You never know, your brother might be. He's got the look.
What if my brother tries to frame me, putting on fake dreads?
Could be. He could be like, officers, as you can see, that can't be me in OJ mask. Short looking Mexican guy, totally him. I think he doesn't have an alibi. Anyway, put your face on bodies that have no alibi.
I
Fake
own
it.
a Nixon mask, officer.
What?
I own a Richard Nixon mask, officer.
Oh, look, it wasn't OJ mask, it was a Richard Nixon mask. Trying to blame dead people that weren't even alive, make it look like they were there. I'm Tricky Dick, a once away, a once away. I never died. I faked my death. How do you know I was dead?
I am not a cuck, or whatever he said.
Okay, I got a knock on the wall. That means I got to end. Too loud.
Sorry, Kitty.
All right. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Thank you, Kitty. Let's end it.
All right, man.
Bring it down, Kitty.
All right.
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Sorry.
No, you. I'll pick a short outro. There you go.
Find a good one, Kitty.
Outros are good.
Kitty. Goodbye.
Bye for now, know you. Okay, that's wrong. Oh, right there. Okay, right there. Go here. Your channel. Videos. Okay. What's that? I think I know which one. Or now. Come on. All right. Pick one and go. All right, that's a good one. Might be the future thing. All right. All right. Press. No. They're asleep. They're always asking. Right. Gotta use that.
Hello, douche.
Good day, everybody. No, you. Yeah, that's right. No, you.
gonna get? Saying yo, yo. Grab a bong, grab a beer. It's time for Kenny Show. Kenny, I'm gonna get it. You might be Kenny. He might suck some dick. It's time for the Kenny Show. He don't say much, but you will never know what you might see, what you might hear. There's only one tonight to remind him he's a
These eyes cry every night for you. These arms want to hold you again. The hurt is on me, yeah, and I will never be free. No, my baby, no. You gave me a promise. You gave a promise to me, yeah. And you broke it. And you broke it. Oh no. These eyes watch you bring your world to an end. This I could not accept and pretend. The hurt is on me, yeah, and I will never be free. No. You took the vow with me, yeah. And you spoke it, and you spoke it, babe. These eyes, are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they've never gonna see another one like you. I had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they've never gonna see another one like you. These eyes cry every night for you. These arms long to hold you. Hold you again. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another one like I have with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another one like I have with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves. But they're never gonna see another one like I have with you. Y'all can hit hamburgers. How in the cover are you eyeing? Donald Trump walk into the bar. Bartender says, Mr. President, why can I get it? He goes, I don't drink. I don't take it. Nasty coffee because you're a nasty woman. How the cover says, this guy Trump drinks like a fag. And Trump says, no, you. Then Artie goes, I will have some seltzer and wine. Bartender goes, whoa, wow. Now I don't drink anymore. So I am just going to eat myself to death. Wow. I tried to kill myself 14 years ago. Wow. going right to a 4 book. I'm going to write a 4 book. I'm being a fat loser. Wow! How do I find a joke, everyone? I fought at Stinko Maninko. Artie was off the show 14 years ago. Being a hack, doing material from 14 years ago. I could just, or I could just be bullshitting and not being the truth, but Mickey, you are one. Okay, it was.
Oh my God, what was that?
Jesus, I don't know.